Ow! Alright, hello! Welcome back to my channel for yet another riveting art video. So, this week I really wanted to do something to like pay tribute to my boyfriend. He's super supportive of, my channel, and you know, a lot of people look at art and they're like, yeah, so that's cool and all, but how are you gonna make money? Like, it's all about that and not so much about the passion, and luckily enough I have a boyfriend who's very supportive of it. I make enough money to pay the bills, but just like nothing beyond that. And so I want to do something for him, and this past week on TikTok I made this TikTok right here. And I just really wanted an opportunity to shout out his Twitch channel, because I really think, he deserves it. So today I'm going to draw him, and oddly enough, I've never drawn him. I've drawn him as a cartoon, but I've never drawn him realistically. So I'm also a photographer, so I get a lot of photos of my friends and things, and sometimes I like to use them as references for my drawings. But I don't really have a lot of photos of Taylor just because he doesn't really like getting his photo taken. So I'm just going to pre-sketch a little bit because I haven't drawn today, and I just kind of need to warm up before I move on to the main drawing. But I just wanted to do a big old video about my boyfriend, honestly, just because I'm feeling cheesy like that. I've been watching too many Korean dramas recently. He's got a pointy chin. He always stabs me with his pointy chin. If you're interested in supporting my boyfriend, because he supports me, he has a Twitch, and a lot of the time I'm watching the streams, so you'll be able to talk to me in the chat. So I decided I want to do this drawing in red and black because I wanted to hang it up around his gaming station. His computer and his desk chair and everything are red and black. So I was thinking about doing a red drawing like this, and then putting like a black square behind him. Oh, that's blue. His favorite color is actually blue. His favorite color to wear is red, but his favorite color to look at is blue. It'd be like that sometimes. So I was thinking something like that. This reference photo I'm using was taken at the beach, so it's like super windy and there's hairs everywhere, so I'm just gonna like kind of make it up a little bit. Alright, I don't really feel like that looks like him. I have a really hard time capturing the likeness of people in drawings. I feel as warmed up as I'm ever going to be. If you notice, I'm filming a different location because the oil painting that I started in last week's video, I haven't finished it yet, and it's like all over my entire desk right now. Like, my desk is pretty small to begin with, so I decided to set up my TV trays over here by my biggest window in my apartment, and we are filming over here, which is why all of this is so wobbly, because it is just a TV tray. So at the end of this video, I plan to surprise my boyfriend with the drawing, and you'll get to see his reaction. Okay, so I think this sketch is gonna be the death of me, and I want to make sure it's super, like, as accurate as I can get it, hopefully. So I think I might just do a fast forward, and I'll catch you back up when I'm ready to go in with color. So I always get really nervous doing sketches like live on cameras, because I'm always like, wow, this can go crazy wrong. And plus, I like to constantly lift it up to make sure my perspective isn't screwing me up. And that just doesn't make for a very good YouTube video. Alright, so now that I have my sketch kind of laid out, I'm just going to kind of lightly erase it using this flat side of my eraser, just so that those lines, like the graphite, doesn't mix into my colored pencil too much. Now comes the fun part. So I figure, like, while I'm coloring, I can kind of talk, because I kind of have a lot to say. By a supportive boyfriend, what am I saying? Like, is Taylor paying for all of my stuff? No. Does he offer to? Yeah. But I just don't let him. What we refer to it as sponsoring. Like, I was like, man, I really want to get back in the clay studio. I think it could make some good YouTube videos, as well as just I really like making pottery and it sells really good. And he's like, hey, I'll sponsor you. And I'm like, no. But it's just like that thought, you know, and that the fact that he's even offering in the first place, just it really does mean a lot, because I would do the same for him, you know. I don't know, it's just one of those things, like, once you, about like a healthy relationship, like once you really get to that point and you know that both of you would kind of do anything the other person needs, it's just really nice. Whether or not I take advantage of that doesn't matter. It's a matter of just like knowing the offer is there and knowing that other person is there to support you no matter what. He even offered, like, he's like, hey, I'll help with rent if you were just like, or really just trying to focus on your YouTube, because I really think you could like do good and eventually start making money on there. And you know, if what you need is more time to work on it, then I'll, you know, cover more of rent. And like that, just like when he said that, that's like when I knew like he's a ride or die kind of guy, you know what I mean? Obviously at this point I have not taken him up on that offer, just because I like to be a little bit more financially independent. I don't want to feel like there's like a crutch. If you want to make sure you're up to date on all of my art shenanigans, please go follow me on Instagram or my Facebook page, so you can see all my photography. Also, I post about anytime I have new stuff coming to my shop, my online shop. My boyfriend would sure love it if you went to go check all that out. And if you're watching this and you happen to live in the Corpus Christi area, I am a photographer, so you know, if you need any photography goods, let me know. So I'm just kind of laying in some of the generic shadows that I'm seeing. I don't want to press too hard with this color. That's the thing with color pencils, you really just gotta build it up slowly. Because if you start pressing too hard too soon, it gets like a really waxy buildup. I'm gonna go ahead and do some of the eyes. I guess it's gonna look a little demonic since I chose to do him in red. But you know, we're just gonna have to deal with that, the consequences of that. Gotta do it for the aesthetic, you know. If it doesn't match the bedroom color scheme, you know, what's the point? Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next shade of red. Another thing I really love about my boyfriend is that like drama just goes right over his head, which I guess is like like he's super bad at noticing when there's tension in a room. And on the other hand, that means he's like never a part of drama, you know? I was asking him the other day, I was like, so how do you feel about the drama between so-and-so and so-and-so? And he was all like, what drama? I really appreciate that. I never have to really worry about him starting crap with other people in the friend group and stuff. You can see I've kind of somehow naturally fallen into doing a cross-hatching shading technique. And I'm just kind of enjoying how it's looking, and I'm enjoying the process. So I think I'm just gonna keep on keeping with that. Yeah, I'm having fun with this drawing. I really love how the crosshatch is looking. It's not what I had planned to do, but I'm not talking much because I'm just having so much fun. That's the biggest thing I haven't gotten used to here on YouTube, is like talking while I'm drawing, because I just get so zoned in. It's so hot in my apartment. I'm like dying over here with sweat. I also don't want to get any viewers at home thinking our relationship is like super perfect. No relationship is perfect. Like, even the best relationships in the world, like, have flaws. As of right now, I'm really enjoying our relationship, so. But because he's been supporting me so much, just emotionally and whatnot, I just wanted to do what I could for him. And because I have a small following on TikTok and YouTube, wanted to kind of share that with him and, you know, spread the word of his Twitch channel and his Discord chat and everything. I'll make sure to leave links for both of those in the description. I'll go ahead and shade behind. Alright, now let's go to our third darkest, red, which is more of a red-brown. It's called Tuscan Red. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with his eyebrows. It's got some good old boy brows, very thick. And then get the darkest parts of the eyes like this too. I wish I'd discovered my love for colored pencils a lot earlier than I did. I just don't know, I just feel like I have so much control with them, but then I get fun colors and pigment. I live right next to the highway, and we get a lot of ambulances through here too, so I'm sure you've been hearing a lot of cars in the backgrounds of my videos. Really nothing I can do about that other than move, but you know, it's not really on the agenda. There's actually this slightest like glow on this side of his face, so happy to see that that is turning out. I'm so excited to see what he thinks of this drawing, but I'm also a little nervous because sometimes like he's not the best at like exuding emotion. I'm the same way, so it works out, but he's not one to be like, oh my god, babe, and like start crying like now. He's gonna be like, oh, that's really cool, thank you. Like, I bet you guys $20. There's definitely like a blur between his jaw and his neck in this area. I'm having a hard time thoroughly conveying that. Not overworking it here. Okay. Not a fan of that. Definitely overworked it. Oh, got a text from him. What did he say? Can you send me a picture of my work schedule? Yes, I can. I don't like how that looks. I wonder if I can kind of erase a bit of it. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm mostly done with the skin. For the most part, I'll probably be playing around with it a little bit more. So I'm gonna do the hair in fast forward speed just because I feel like this is taking a while. And then we'll reconvene while I do some finishing touches. I opted to do kind of like a hatching with the black in the background, just to kind of keep it all on theme. So last but not least, I'm going to go in here with my white jelly roll and redefine these highlights just a smidge. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and sign it. And it is 2019. With that, I think I am done. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and Taylor will be home for his lunch break in about 2 hours. So once he gets here, I'm going to surprise him with this drawing, and I'm going to do my best to record his reaction. So next time you see me will be when he gets home.
Should I start? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The chin line. Jawline. Why is my bottom lip so big? I like the hair. You really nailed the hair. Wow. And you nailed the eyebrows too.
Yeah.
Looks good.
It matches your computer. computer desk area. It'll match.
And there's my little collarbone. Are you going to sell me online?
So you won't, maybe. So you like it?
Looks good. I think you did a great job. Probably your best yet.
The beautifulest drawing you've done.
A little biased.
You guys just ignore this cat tail just like hanging out in the corner here. Don't have the guts to ask her to move. But yeah, so that was Taylor's reaction. I'm happy I drew him because it's one of the biggest things that an artist can do for someone is immortalize them. So do remember that all of Taylor's video game links will be in the description. If you're interested in watching any of my videos, please subscribe. Or you can support me by checking out my shop and ordering some stickers or a custom macrame. I might even open up a portrait commission eventually. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week with another riveting